Hey guys, it's Lewis at That Convention Guy Collectibles, and today I'm going to be unboxing this statue, the McFarlane Walking Dead Negan statue. Now I've had this for a long time, a few years I think. Yeah, it's been at least probably 2 years. And I also have the artist proof version, which is number 250, I believe, and this one is number to 1000. And for whatever reason, I've left them in the box. Never opened them. I was treating it more like action figures. And if you've seen my collection, you know that action figures I usually leave in the packages. Statues I take out, but action figures I leave in. And for whatever reason, I treated this like an action figure, when in reality, it's a statue. So I was looking the other day and I was like, you know what? I should probably take that out of the box. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I've never seen it in person. I've seen a couple pictures online, but never seen it in person. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. So I'm gonna have it up here so I actually have a work surface. I'm gonna raise this up a little bit, just have to stand up. All right, maybe I moved that up too much. There we go. All right, let's go ahead. Certificate of Authenticity, autographed by Todd McFarlane. Pretty cool. From 2018. Two different heads. Okay, that's this is kind of what I'm talking about here. If you see the zombie's head is in, look at where his hands are compared to where it lines up. So that is not making sense to me. So we're gonna try to keep playing with this and figure this out. So I think I'm gonna have to go to YouTube and watch a video and see how somebody else did it. Maybe there's a trick. I don't know. So I'll be back. All right, my friends. So I've watched a few videos online, and each one seemed to have a problem right in this area. So one of the ones I watched from Make a Path Presents, I think it is. There's had a bent rod in this guy's foot that connects there. Mine looks to be straight, but it doesn't line up. And I was able to get the bat or this piece on and him in, but the hands don't line up with the bat, or with the hands with the bat don't line up with the arms. And I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, they're just slightly off. And even that is by pulling Negan as far as I could to the right, even with a little bit of stress on it. I mean, I can get his left arm in slightly, but the right one is sticking out. Like, you shouldn't see any or very little of the skin right there coming out of the glove. You know, that should be inside this jacket sleeve, but it's not. So it is what it is. Apparently there's several people that all had these kind of issues with things not lining up. So I'm not 100% sure, but for me, it's for my PC. It's just going to sit on the shelf. I'm not going to be moving it, except for right now when I have to move it to where it goes. But yeah, it is what it is. It's really good detail. It's really, really well done. I think these retailed for around $3.99. They were on sale at many different places. I believe I got mine on eBay a few years ago. But yeah, it's a really cool statue. I decided to go with the happy face, smiling face Negan pose, just because I thought if he is bashing in zombies, he's probably smiling. But yeah, that little nameplate thing is cool. It's an iron. For those of you who watch the show, you know why that's important. And yeah, really cool. I mean, idea. This blood splatter thing is pretty awesome. Just bashed in some brains, which is pretty awesome. But again, it just doesn't line up 100%, unlike most statues. Of all the statues I have, I would say, I don't know, 40 statues. This is the first one where it didn't line up properly. From what I saw online, some of the other people contacted the company and maybe they sent replacement parts or stuff like that. But this is now like almost 5 years old, so I doubt they're going to have replacement parts or anything. Yeah, it kind of stinks because, if I ever did decide to sell this, I'd have to disclose that it doesn't really fit properly. And just for clarification, even when I remove it from the zombie's body, I can't get those two hands to go in properly. It's almost like they're just not at the right angle. They need to be like that or something like that, and they're not. So they're not going in. Now, is it possible to get them to go in like way more at an angle that way? Possibly. I mean, I tried it. It did not seem to work, and I didn't want to break something. The zombie in the back that's crawling up his back has a noose around its neck, and this is a little fragile, so I didn't want to push too hard and break it. This does turn, which I thought was pretty cool. So if you like this angle better, you can do that. I kind of like the blood splatter angle right in the front, so I'm going to leave it like that because I think that's pretty cool. So, yeah, there you have it, folks. This was a very, I thought this was going to be the simplest statue I owned to put together, and it ended up being probably the biggest problem I've had. So it is what it is, right? Maybe that's why they stopped making them, or I don't know. I know that there's a couple of the comic book versions, and then there's a few of the TV show versions, but yeah, things don't line up. And like I said, I watched 3 different videos and they all had a different problem, but similar. Bend pegs, the foot not lining up, the hands not lining up, things like that. So it is what it is, right? Well, thank you guys for joining me. sure when I go back and edit this video, I'm probably going to have to use fast forward a lot because there was a lot of wasted time, me pulling it in, pulling it out, trying to get it to work. So apologize for all that. But yeah, there we have it. Negan, Walking Dead, Todd McFarlane statue from the TV show. Thanks for watching another video. If you haven't already done so, please slap that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.